parang ako ano eh. Parang nasa senator. Yeah. Just to give you an orientation, welcome to Concordia Children's Services. We are overwhelmed with a lot of Nstp students who are really coming here. But I always tell my students, you guys and girls, the students are really close to my heart because I'm also an Nstp professor. But I'm teaching in PLSU for I think year 2013. Pero I'm into teaching them for 8 years in Philippine University and University of Manila. Concordia Children's Services is a home for children. We started by the year 1983. So we are operating for 33 years already. Nagsimula ang pangalan ng Concordia as Hand in Hand, wherein we provide programs for children. Traditionally, it's called orphanage, pero now it's termed as residential institution. But we still use the term orphanage kasi ito yung mas kilala ng mga tao. And then we have before street education program. We support yung mga street children on their needs. Yung way back nung nag-start kami noong 1983 until such a time na nag-ooperate lang kasi kami within Santa Mesa for 33 years. Dati ang office namin is just malapit lang dito, and then we transferred here the year 2013. Dahil nga Concordia kami, we have changed our name to Concordia Children's Services kasi Lutheran, parang we are a Christian organization which is Lutheran Protestant. So and at the same time, ngayon dalawang major programs namin, residential and community-based. With the residential program, ibig sabihin, ito yung mga batang nakatira sa amin for 24 hours. Ito yung mga batang inabandon or sinurrender. These are children na you will heard from news na nakita sa comfort room, na may umbilical cord pa, after giving birth, iniwan sa jeep, LRT, iniwan sa ospital ng mga magulang nila. At ito rin yung mga bata na yung parents cannot sustain their needs. So what they have to do is parang isusurrender yung bata sa DSWD. Tapos i-refer sa amin. Tumatanggap lang kami from 0 to 2 years old. And basically, yung tinatanggap namin is well-paid. Ang bawat NGO kasi, tulad namin, like an orphanage, ay may kanyang-kanyang eligibility requirements for accepting referrals. So lahat ng bata namin dito are subject for adoption. So lahat ng 18 na bata namin as of this time, ay one by one mawawala sa amin because they will be adopted. Pero ang priority namin is to be reunited to the family, biological family, lalo pa kapag meron pang opportunity. Pag wala na, we subject them either to local and inter-country adoption. Lahat ng mga batang na-abandon ay merong 3 months time para i-publish namin sa newspaper, ipa-radio namin, ipa-TV para malocate ang parents. Kapag walang nag-claim, they are considered available for adoption. So may mga bata kami dito, they get adopted local, pero pag hindi pwede ng local, ibig sabihin local, Filipino parents. Pag hindi pwede yung Filipinos, then we go to inter-country, US, Norway, Spain. Last week, one of our baby was fetched dito at ngayon nasa Spain na siya. So he was adopted. So dito, dahil nga residential ito for 18 babies, na nakita niyo yung mga ilang babies, infants namin, we're spending much. We're spending for their milk, for their medicines, and everything. But with our prayers, we get donations, like from you, from those who are donating milk, medicine, clothes. Lahat na nakikita niyo dito actually are all donated. Aside from the children that we support, their needs dito, na nagstay sila dito 24 hours, itong nakikita niyo mga bata outside are also our children that we support. But we support their education in terms of their projects, their allowance, and their everyday expense at school. Pero sila, may mga magulang yan that are living within the area of Santa Mesa. Hindi sila dito natutulog. So ang role lang namin is to provide sponsorship. Pero itong aming nasa receiving home, which I believe 18 na ngayon, sila, as until they are adopted or they united sa family nila, and then dun lang sila lalabas ng Concordia. So this is our home. We are the papas and mamas dito. Kuya, ate kayo. And at the same time, dito sa amin sa Concordia ay importante na may mga bisita na who would be sharing their love and care with our children. We're spending much here. From time to time, nag-ask kami ng donations, sponsors, and even volunteers para ma-minimize yung expense namin. And with our prayers, we are still operating and continuously to be blessed. Kasi alam niyo, when you help, you will not be alone. It does not require much funds para makatulong ka. Parang sa atin, hindi kailangan maging mayaman ka rin. But if you help, from time to time, you will not be alone in helping the others. At nakapag-survive kami. I think we are blessed because we are carrying these lovely children that we believe are our little angels. Yung challenges, of course, financial sustainability. Lagi naman ganyan, pag narinig nyo, non-government organization, we don't receive from funds from the government. Donations lang kami and sponsorships. Doon lang kami nag-ooperate. Even the salary of all the caregivers dito, doon lang din kinukuha. So, yan yung major challenge namin. Kaya if you're really interested just to volunteer, share time with our children, play with them, we will appreciate that. If you can donate and sponsor, if you know others who are really like caring and will be loving the children, please let them know na merong Concordia. Pero ang pinaka-importante kasi sa amin dito is how we advocate na there is a Concordia na merong institution na kumakalinga at nagmamahal sa mga iniwan ng mga magulang at sa mga magulang na hindi kaya nilang supportahan yung mga anak nila. And we have a lot of success stories. Like we have parang siblings na who were adopted 10 years ago, bumalik sila dito. Norwegian na sila. So they are from Norway, pumunta sila dito, even they don't know how to speak English and Filipino, but you could see to them yung characteristics of being a Filipino children. They are full grown, they love to play football, they're attending school, and they just came to the Philippines to visit Concordia, where they were cared and loved, and at the same time to do hiking, kasi paborito ng dalawang bata ang mag-hiking, and they would do it in the Philippines. So ngayon, bumalik na ulit sila sa Norway. So yun yung mga nakakatawa. You will realize na hindi pala batayan yung pagiging kadugo in order to be loved and cared. So they already have their permanent family. So yan yung vision namin. Yung vision namin na lahat ng bata namin dito ay magkaroon ng permanent family. Priority namin, the unified, ma-reunited sa kanyang biological family, and kapag hindi posible, and then we subject them for adoption. So if you have any questions, if you have any clarifications, yung mga information ng mga bata namin 18 are for confidential. So what I provided with you are just the general information of the background of our children. But just to be specific, like Jessie, ganyan, it is very confidential kasi they are subject for legal adoption. So their identity has to be kept private and be confidential, not unless they know about it. Questions? Oh, just yung mga pictures in video, picture ko, video ko, picture ng mga bata, that has to be in private. Hindi dapat ina-upload into social networking. Even our babies, hindi dapat, if you will take picture, dapat hindi covered yung face. But I will just advise you not to take pictures. Parang ganun, diba? Para at least it's safe. Yung mga school children namin yun, pwede yan. Pero itong mga maliliit namin bata, mukhang palabas na sila ng mga bisita namin. Tingnan natin if you can spend it just few time with them. Questions? Clarifications? In advance, thank you very much sa mga donations that you bring with us. Kung wala mga donations, thank you for spending your time.
Sir, what's your name again?
Chrysler. I'm Chrysler Go. I am the executive director of the report. Chrysler, guys. Chris.
Sir,
ano po yung kailangan i-improve dito po sa non-government organization?
Well, of course, yung kailangan na, as I said earlier, yung financial sustainability. So what we do now is, ini-strengthen namin yung resource development program namin. Yung resource development program, part of its component is yung fundraising, advertising and branding. Kasi Concordia is not known. So if you have time later or the other day, you can like our page in Facebook. Yun lang yung way namin to inform everyone that there is Concordia and we are existing and we have this vision. Tapos, we started to launch our merchandise. We have our new shirts, and soon we'll have other merchandise like Idealize and Max for the purpose of advocating with Borja. And of course, second is for us to have parang self-sustain, yung income namin that we're able to sustain. Kasi our donors and sponsors are not permanent. They're not permanent. So anytime we can lose half from them. Pero ang importante ay even we're losing few or several of our donors and sponsors, maraming mga dumarating. I think you are part of it. Kahit mga simpleng bagay lang, even with your presence is very important for us. Yun nga lang sad to say na we had a lot of visitors every Saturday. Kung sana naging weekdays, we could have spent more time with our infants. By 4 p.m., they will have their dinner already. But, we're overwhelmed. Kami naman, even pumunta na kayo dito, I think we still will stay there. Pero may mga ibang groups kasi na parang surprised na nandito na. Pero, it's okay. Do you have any other questions? Do you have any clarifications?
Mga gano'n po karami po yung mga kinagrap po dito eh?
Well, actually, I would say, kung sa average, at least siguro mga one. Depende kasi eh. Katulad ng nakaraan, we had like 3 babies. Kahapon, meron kami isa si Kylie. Nandito siya sa infant. Si Kylie, isa sa 6 months old. So, I could not say of an average. Pero, ang nangyayari, ang maximum namin is 25. Meron na kami ngayon 19. So still have 6 slot for na mai-refer sa amin babies. But kailangan 0 to 2 years old, again, tsaka well baby siya for healthy baby.
Di ba po tumatanggap lang po kayo ng 0 to 2 years? Parang sa pag hindi na
Actually, sa aming experience, walang hindi na-adapt. Meron lang kami isang case before special child that we refer the special child to another institution. You know what? Ang any orphanage kasi, may mga eligibility requirements for acceptance, for referral. At kami, may limitations kami. If we'll be accepting a special child, wala ang aming caregivers hindi trained. At pag special child kasi, may special treatment and special needs. It will cost much. So we don't have enough funds to sustain the needs. But that doesn't mean na pababayaan namin yung bata. Pero what we do is, we just refer the child, referring party na tumatawag, and then we just refer to another institution that will treat your needs.
Yung mga nag-volunteer po ba na hanggang gabi since mga infants po yun?
Well, for volunteer, I think it has to be like until 5 p.m. Pero yung ibang volunteer namin ay extend up to 6 and 7. If you are interested, you can volunteer anytime, any day. Just let us know. May lang kami volunteers dito. Just our purpose is to play with our children. Pagpapaligo, pagpapakain. It makes our children happy. Pag ganun lang. And then for volunteers, meron din kami mga nag-on-job training for social work. Kasi dito mas on-job training is caregiving, ethic nursing, and social work. Question?
Ilan po yung staff na nandito? Like yung mga permanent staff?
17. Yung lahat ng staff namin are also, they receive salary. Hindi to volunteers. But they receive, I would say, less minimal income from us. Kaya what we do now is, ganun pa rin. Find more sponsors and donors. Kasi yung salary of all the staff here came from donations. Hindi kami tulad ng government that you are secured because it will come from tax. Kami hindi. Buti na nga lang may mga nag-donate ng mga diaper, milk, vitamins. Lahat na nakikita nyo dito, except for my personal things, are all donated. Lahat. Even printers, computer. So we receive donations. And from time to time nga, kasi as long as you help, hindi mawawala yung tutulong sa'yo. Lalo na if you're able to meet our little angels. Nandiyan sila. Questions? Clarifications? I think we need a group picture. Lahat na tayo or picture per group?
Per group person.
Doon na lang tayo sa labas. Doon sa entrance.